Can you say hi, Jess?
Hi, Jess.
Hi, Jess. I am here for you, Jess.
Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about how motherfucking easy it is to be a vegan.
Hello, my name is Alexis and I am the host and creator of Stump Kitchen. It's a YouTube cooking show dedicated towards body diversity, gluten-free vegan cooking, and celebrating stumps.
Hello guys, my name is Luke, or Plant Fed Luke for anyone who looks on Instagram. I just want to say first of all thanks to Jess or the Crude Vegan for asking me to do this video.
Hello everyone, my name is Ray and I'm from the YouTube channel Ray Likes Fruit.
Hello, my name is Yasmin Sam and I'm talking about how easy it is to be vegan.
I have been vegan for a total of 7 years now. I went vegan when I was 14 years old and now I'm 21 and I'm not dead yet, miraculously.
So my name's Colette from the channel Cosmic Colette and I went vegan 3 years ago.
Hi Jess, it's Lou from Manchester, this Mancunian vegan on Instagram.
Hello everyone, my name is Rachel Amma and I am vegan.
My name is Rebecca and I wanted to tell you how easy it is to go vegan.
I found being vegan so easy.
Being a vegan is easy and fun once you get the hang of it.
Sometimes I have this problem when people ask me about being vegan or what it's like, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's easy. And I think it's because after a while it just becomes the norm, that it doesn't feel difficult and you kind of forget maybe some of the difficulties you might have had at the beginning.
For me, it shocked a lot of people because I'm quite lazy and never do anything different or stick to anything. So the fact that I've stuck to being vegan for a year and a half shocks a lot of people, including myself.
I find it easy being vegan because I am here for a reason. I've got a path, and that is to take part in this revolution which I believe is coming, which is of love and power and beauty.
So I found it very easy being vegan. I've been vegan for just over a year now, and even where I live in Belfast in Northern Ireland, it's super simple. There's so many different places now.
I became vegan because it just happened to be in my mind from my boyfriend a year prior, and then I just happened to see some videos of different people who had different lifestyles and different ways of eating vegan, and I thought, okay, you know, I don't have to be the person who eats fruit all day. Not dissing them, that's amazing, I'm actually quite jealous of that, but I wanted to know at first what alternatives I could have, because I did it for ethical reasons. I saw some graphic videos and I thought, I can't eat that shit.
I went vegan back in November of 2015, so I have been vegan for almost 2 years now. When I made the transition from pescatarian to vegan, it was a little bit difficult for me, purely because there was not as many options as there is now for vegan food. I had no idea what to eat. I was basically living on pasta, frozen vegetables and Linda McCartney sausages.
So basically I was a vegetarian for 2 years before I turned vegan, and then when I did, it was so easy that like I couldn't actually believe it, because I always thought that it would be a really hard transition. To be honest with you, I didn't like food very much before I was vegan, so I had comfort foods, I had specific foods that I would eat, and one of those was cheesy pasta. I sort of had cheese with every meal. It was like I'd have a cheese sandwich, I'd have cheesy pasta, just things that were really easy, and I didn't really have to think about that much. So I thought that when I turned vegan it would be really hard to not have cheese anymore, but I was so wrong. Like, I didn't miss it at all.
These are my 3 top reasons why it's so easy and I love being vegan. Reason number 1, I love animals. I've loved animals all my life. I've been vegetarian since I was 18 years old. I've not eaten meat for 15 years now. I've been vegan for 2 years. This is my vegan anniversary this month. So because of that, I just find it super easy.
You really have to worry less about things like salmonella. 2, my body odors smell better.
It's been made easy for us by big chain restaurants. I went to Oaxaca this weekend, I went to Wagamama's last week, Pizza Express do 2 amazing vegan pizzas. You've got one with vegan cheese on now and one without cheese at all. Both just amazing, really nice, and a lot of other chains are starting to pick up as well. Reason number 3. Oreos! Woo! What more do I need to say?
It's definitely easier than it was 5 years ago when I went vegan and there was fuck all to eat when you're out. But nowadays, like Pret, there's a veggie Pret, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Waitrose, they're all clocking on due to the rise in demand. So definitely the convenience side is easy peasy nowadays.
So I thought I would miss cakes and chocolate, but I have been baking a lot of amazing vegan brownies and cake. Chocolate cake, flapjack, tart, just, you know, amazing sweet things. If you really, like, if you don't really care about health, some people don't care about health, they just, you know, like good tasting food. There are so many good junk food vegan meals you can eat, like meat substitutes that you can find even in like supermarkets. You can buy so many good burgers, and restaurants nowadays are doing so many good things. Nando's just come out with 2 new vegan burgers that sound amazing. You can go to vegan restaurants. Yeah, I just found it so easy, actually, easier than I thought it would be.
Change from normal cheese, dairy cheese, to vegan cheese was okay. I think initially I didn't have anything like that, I didn't try anything like that, so when I did start eating vegan cheese it was actually okay and I quite liked it. But I can imagine if you go from eating dairy cheddar one day to Violife cheddar, it's going to be a very big difference.
It was easy because it taught me to be creative in my food choices, in my lifestyle choices. This just gave me even more passion into it. I learned a passion for food. I experimented with what I was eating, what made me feel good. I ate a variation, and through fueling myself on like plant-based sources, I instantly felt amazing as well. So as well as knowing what I was doing was good for the environment, I knew it was equally good for my body.
I like to eat a huge variety of foods because, honey, I don't like being bored with what I'm eating either. I feel like that's another huge fear that people have. They think that vegan food is going to be boring, but once you actually start eating vegan, you realise how much of an incredible choice you have for food from the plant kingdom. So some of my staples would be tofu, soy yogurt, quinoa, beans, chia seeds, nut butters, all different types of seeds, obviously fruits like bananas and berries, all of the different vegetables, which again are just so nourishing and anti-inflammatory and are really gonna help you recover very well and feel great and have tons of energy and vitality to be able to perform well if you're looking to do intense workouts.
Back in 2015, there wasn't really as much options for plant-based food as there is now. Now, pretty much every single supermarket has their own range of vegan food, and they also stock a lot more plant-based products than they used to. For example, Sainsbury's and Tesco didn't have their own range of vegan cheese. The only milk I could ever find was Outpro or their own like basic one, or at best Oatly. And there wasn't even as much talk about veganism in the media or on social media or anything like that.
Make sure you get enough nutrients and vitamins in your body to keep it happy and flourishing. The best way to do this is to get superfoods like hemp seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, maca powder, spirulina, wheatgrass powder, just all these different superfoods that you can Google will give your body extra fuel, extra nutrients, extra vitamins that will keep you healthy. And I am on a B12 spray, so yeah.
If you buy food out a lot, like if you go out and get sandwiches, if you're in work or school or whatever, it'll be difficult at first, but once you know where you can go to get what you like, then it'll just be, you'll just have your go-tos. Like in Morrison's they have the Japanese vegetable wrap, which is gorgeous by the way, and Tesco have a couple of falafel wraps, and Marks and Spencer's have loads of things. Like every supermarket has something now, and once you know what's around you, where you can go, if there's a Holland & Barrett near you, whatever, you'll always have something to go and get if you need something quick. Come and sit on my lap if you want to be in it.
For me, my kitchen is always so fucking colorful. Red peppers and oranges and green onions and purple cabbage. All of these beautiful colors. Chickpeas can do everything. Hummus, egg salad, you can make them into quiche. You can use the water and you can make meringues. They're just fucking magical. I love the challenge. I love the challenge of just like trying to make a vegan version of like eggs benedict, quiche, egg salad, or a BLT, and all those things are super possible. Coffee is vegan.
Linda McCartney range is absolutely amazing. The sausages, the burgers, they're absolutely fantastic. They do a shredded duck, which I've actually given to my mum. She knew it was vegan, obviously, didn't trick her. The amount of stuff in the past year since I've been vegan that have come out has been absolutely incredible. You know, more Linda McCartney stuff. We've got Quorn doing a vegan range now. Tesco do lots of products. So much stuff comes out in Tesco's and Sainsbury's in their free from aisles all the time. They have lots of new products. They've got cheesecakes, they've got chocolates, they've got soya pieces, they've got mints, then you do pestos and mayos. There's so much stuff. Literally everything can be substituted. I think it's just about making those small changes.
When I turned vegan, it opened a door more than it closed any doors for me. It opened a door to enjoying eating, being creative with eating. Before, it was just, Mum's making dinner, I'm having what Mum's making. Or, I want a cheese toastie, or I want pasta, and that's it. I didn't really venture out very much from that. And I thought that was really bad. Like, I was very skinny before I was vegan. I was very underweight, actually, because I had quite trouble with food. But now, it's made me love food. It's made me be creative. I do not miss one piece of dairy or meat at all. Not one piece. I'm fulfilled with the stuff that I can buy. Linda McCartney, she saved my life. Linda, I was scared to eat soy stuff before I was vegan. I was really scared of it. And then one day I pushed a boat out and I tried, I don't know, a Linda McCartney sausage. And I was like, this is actually nicer than sausages. I never liked sausages before, but I like Linda McCartney sausages. Things that I didn't like when I was a meat eater or I was a vegetarian, I like now as a vegan because, I don't know, there's a different element to the way it tastes.
There is just so many products available these days. Like, all the supermarkets are just booming with options, and I really love that. I never ever struggle to find anything to eat. The only times I ever struggle would be maybe if I was gonna hang out with people who weren't vegan and they picked like a really awkward restaurant, but even then you can just contact the restaurant and they'll sort something out for you.
A lot of options for eating out, and like even if you're someone that's kind of lazy like me and doesn't like to always cook something from scratch, there's still like so many different things that you can get in supermarkets these days.
Alternatives like obviously vegan cheese, vegan meats, vegan burgers, you know, sausages and stuff. However you do your weekly, monthly shopping, you'll figure out which shop is closest to you, which has the widest variety of things. I do online shopping with Morrison's every week, and I pretty much get everything that I need in Morrison's.
You can even eat McDonald's vegan, so the spicy veggie deluxe or the veggie deluxe and the fries in the UK are vegan. So, you know, if it's late night, you've been working late, you're starving, you got an out in, you can go to McDonald's and eat vegan. You can go pretty much anywhere now. You can go to Nero, Starbucks, not Costa yet, but I think they're probably gonna get that vegan money in soon by making some food. But you can go anywhere and eat vegan now. It's really easy.
I didn't really think about the items of skincare, beauty, anything like household, like cleaning supplies. I never thought about them, but now I'm conscious of what I'm buying, and I thought it was going to be really difficult, but it's not. Go to Sainsbury's, go to Co-op, go to Morrison's, all their own stuff is cruelty free. It's easy. It's cheaper than the non-cruelty free things, which blows my mind.
It's pretty easy to find things like cruelty-free shampoos and shower gels and stuff in most supermarkets now, which is great. I can even like find it easy enough to find like non-leather shoes and stuff like that now, especially when you can buy things online.
There's so many good beauty products you can find that are vegan and cruelty-free. Lush has just removed a lot of milk from their products actually to make them fully vegan. Superdrug have a good line. There's so many things online you can actually get that are, you know, really, it's just really easy to find stuff, guys.
Through watching certain documentaries, like for me, I watched Cowspiracy, and that instantly changed my view on the dairy industry and the meat industry. Personally, it wasn't hard. For me, I could do it in a one-night thing because I'd never actually tried red meat and I wasn't a big dairy fan. But generally, I had this same principle of like, what if I miss eggs? Seriously, watch those videos. You're not going to miss eggs. it is going to be easy.
I watched Gary Yourofsky's speech. You know, that's a very popular one that can encourage people to go vegan, and it did.
I went vegan for health reasons. I found out why it's healthier for our body not to be consuming animal products, and I just said, that's it, I'm just gonna try and go plant-based. And I didn't really know what veganism was. I didn't know about the ethics of it. I just knew I didn't want to eat animal products anymore.
I knew it was equally good for my body, so that just enforced the aspect into my mind of why being vegan is not just good for like environmental and ethical reasons, but is equally as good for your health. I've had huge health improvements. I mean, my digestion, I'm not going to get into it because you just don't want to know too much about it, has improved so much. My fitness levels have improved so much, my stamina, my performance, everything. And I'm just in a much happier, mentally stable place than I was before through all these aspects.
One of the most common things I hear is that people worry that veganism will stop them from having a good athletic ability, and it will stop them from gaining the muscle and the strength that they want to gain. And I'm here to tell you, that's a bunch of bullshit. So I'm not out here saying that I have the biggest muscles in the world, obviously, but I have only been training consistently for 5 months. And in that time period, I have noticed insane amounts of strength gains and muscle gains. And, you know, I was going from a person that never did any exercise ever. I never exercised in my life before taking on the challenge of getting into the gym and starting weightlifting and wanting to build muscle as a vegan. And in that short time period, I have noticed insane leaps in my strength and my muscle. Seriously, I used to not be able to squat 20 kilograms, and now I'm able to squat 70 kilograms, which is over 1.5 times my body weight. And I feel like I have made a really incredible amount of progress for the amount of time that I have been training.
Now, health's quite important to me. I've been overweight for quite a few years prior to being vegan. Even at the start of my vegan journey, but once I've informed myself better, I've actually managed to lose over 2 stone now in the last year on a vegan diet, and I've actually managed to build some muscle while I'm at it. So I've done quite well. It's really easy to actually do it, and there's loads of resources on Instagram. For example, there are vegan bodybuilders such as Nimai Delgado, John Venus, Brian Turner, even some female plant-based athletes or vegans such as Bianca Taylor or Naturally Stephanie as well. So there's really good fitness accounts out there for people who are curious about that.
So as I said, I've been able to completely transform my body within 5 months, shed body fat, gain lean muscle and gain tons of strength, all with no supplementation and not worrying about protein, all on a vegan diet. You can do it too.
And one of the most important things, I think, besides Pinterest, would be Facebook groups and Instagram. If you build a little vegan family, a little like support network of people that you can ask for advice for or share your finds and things like that, then you'll find you'll be a pro before you know it.
I don't know if most people use Facebook now, but I use it mainly for vegan pages, and I have made some good friends on there and hopefully going to meet them before the end of the year, because I started doing the Cube of Truth as well the last couple of months, so I've made some friends in the area.
The one thing that really helped me was actually YouTube. Watching videos of vegan YouTubers and what they ate in a day just really opened my eyes to the amount of vegan food that is on offer for absolutely everyone. I watched videos of people in different countries, and I watched videos of people in my own country, and just seeing what they bought on like a vegan food shop and what they ate every single day, it just made me realize that like you can be vegan absolutely anywhere, and it is affordable and it is easy and it is not as difficult as everyone makes it out to be. When I first went vegan, I didn't know any other vegans, and now I have so many friends that are vegan. My mum went vegetarian, my boyfriend went vegan, his mum went vegetarian. It just seems like everyone is interested in this lifestyle, and I think that makes it so much easier when you have that support network, when you have a good ethical reason for why you want to live this way.
So connecting with other vegans for me has been really important. So being active on Instagram, connecting with people, looking through recipes and looking at the photos and things that they eat every day, or talking to people, you know, DMing them. asking questions, looking on Facebook groups, watching loads of videos on YouTube. And for me, if anybody reaches out to me and asks me some questions, they want to go vegan, I'll be more than happy to help them. You know, I'll give them time, I'll speak to them, I'll ask them what they like to eat and help them. And I'm sure any other vegan would do the same. I'm sure Jess would do that. Anybody else on this YouTube video.
Get one life on earth, and once you wake up to this, then it's like, why am I going to spend my one life on this earth snuffing out the lives of others every single day? Breakfast, lunch and dinner. It's bizarre, right? And that's not the world we want to create, but we grow up thinking that those magical worlds that we see in films ain't possible. But I'm calling BS on that. It is possible. And one way that we can get there is we stop raping these, we stop hurting them, we start letting them live, and let's kind of build from there and not think that everyone's there to serve our importance.
Personally, going vegan had such ease and transition because I educated myself on it. The reason why people don't stick to veganism or claim it is hard is literally just because they haven't done their research. They haven't made that connection. They haven't made the ethical, environmental connection. They've just done it as purely a diet change.
Best thing you can do is educate yourself and remember the reasons why you are doing it.
Having something that drives you, like having a reason for veganism, like what are your reasons? For me, once I knew what was going on, it's really windy. Once I knew what was going on, I couldn't unknow, if you know what I mean. So causing pain and suffering, that was like off the cards. As soon as I kind of came to that realization on what I'm supporting, I couldn't go back. No way could I support the dairy industry or the meat industry. Once I made that connection, it was easy for me. It was easy to be vegan. Nothing stopped me. Didn't want to go back. Never. In 5 years, never.
Unfortunately, there are so many things that people tell themselves to stop them from going vegan, and there's so many fears that people have surrounding veganism. They feel like it's gonna impact negatively on their social life or their health or just their overall life goals.
The journey will be easy and you'll enjoy it because I mean, the last 2 years of my life have been the best 2 years of my life, and I can't always attribute that all to veganism, but I know that has played a huge part in it.
When I found out the ethics, it became so much easier for me to stick to being vegan because I suddenly had a reason that was bigger than just myself. Because I feel like if you have the reason of health, that's amazing, but you're always gonna have that little thing in the back of your head where you're like, oh, it's Christmas or it's someone's birthday, or oh, I'm just like in a pub with a load of people and there's no vegan options. I'll just get, you know, animal products just this once, it won't really matter. But as soon as you get the ethics there, then it's like, okay, I'm actually not gonna eat any animal products ever again. So that's what happened to me about 3 years ago.
I would say try it as well. Try it if you just want to try it for a week, if you just want to try it for a month. There's so many celebrities who advocate for it. The vegan community is so good, so strong and so supportive. So many good, you know, YouTube channels, so many good books that you can find. It really is. Any question that you have, any information that you have, you can find it.
I don't know, I love being vegan. It makes my tummy feel better, it makes my body feel better. For me, I have more energy. Also, you have like the best fucking poops.
There are so many benefits that I have reaped from being vegan, from my hair to my skin to my nails to my health to my energy. Losing a lot of fat, and I don't say weight, I'm saying a lot of fat on my body has just disintegrated on my vegan journey. I'm a lot more leaner. There are just so many good benefits about being vegan.
I went vegetarian for the first 4 months, so I think we all can't 100% be vegan. Of course, it's quite hard being in a non-vegan world, so you kind of think of all the things that you can eliminate and you can gradually get better and better as time goes on. You don't have to do it on the first day. I think that's what kind of scared me at first. I went into the kitchen and I thought, there's milk in my crisps, there's milk in fucking croutons downstairs. So I was just like, what the fuck? The best thing that I did was keep watching YouTube videos, documentaries, watching people who just live their normal lives and see what suits me best. And over time, I have found some amazing alternatives because I do like the meat and dairy alternatives. Not everyone does, but this is personally what I like.
I decided for a month at New Year that I wasn't going to eat meat for a month, and I did that and it was fine. It was actually a lot easier than I expected to stop eating meat actually, and then it carried on from there. So I didn't eat meat then for 8 months, ate fish now and again, so I suppose you could say I was a pescatarian.
So my tips to help you go vegan, or to make it a little bit easier, are to watch YouTube videos of what people eat in a day when they go vegan. Get motivated by watching some videos of vegan YouTubers and their experience with going vegan and the benefits that they felt. Also, you could get a bunch of friends and family round and set yourself a challenge of making an entire vegan meal for them and try to satisfy everyone's needs or everyone's wants. So if somebody wants a burger, you could make vegan burgers. If somebody wants pizza, you can make vegan pizza. Somebody wants chili, you could make a vegan chili. There are so many recipe videos and there's so much resource online. It's really not that difficult to go vegan at all.
In the beginning, for me, for us, Pinterest was my best friend. It still is. It's what I use to look at all recipes. It's what I use to find all the recipes for, like mains, cakes, puddings. Like today, I've made bounty bars, which look really good, so I can't wait to try them.
Being vegan is an amazing journey. You get to be so creative with your food. Do not put pressure on yourself, just enjoy it.
Being vegan is super simple. I think a lot of people think it's hard, but it's really, really not. If you have chickpeas and nutritional yeast, you're pretty much set. Oh, and some good coconut milk, you know?
So I really think that it's much easier once you get into the swing of things. It's a lifestyle change. It might feel really like a shock to the system at first, because it is. You can't expect to just go vegan overnight and for everything to feel perfect. I had so many slip-ups for months before I finally stuck to being vegan. So go easy on yourself. As long as you're moving in the right direction and your heart's in the right place, then that's absolutely amazing. I wish you luck, and I have never ever looked back, and I'm never gonna look back. 3 years vegan and counting, and I could not be happier, and it could not be easier. Veganism is not hard, and it is the most life-changing thing I have ever done, and it's the best thing I've ever done for my health and for pretty much everything in my life. It's had a positive impact on. You can be healthy on a vegan lifestyle, you can be fit on a vegan lifestyle, you can be athletic, you can be a weightlifter, you can be anything you want. You're just a normal person, you're just eating different foods that are healthier for you, better for the environment, and of course better for the animals.
Coffee is vegan. I don't really have any advice, just like follow what your body wants. Maybe you eat that steak and you're just like, yeah, this is what's giving me all the goodness in my life. Eat the steak, you do you. If it feels good to eat a plant-based meal and you're like, oh yeah, this is bringing a spring into my step, maybe you want to go vegan. Beardy beard.
You know, it doesn't happen all in one day. You do have to go on this journey. Just take it day by day, see how it goes, and just remember the reasons why you are doing it, and that's what makes it easy for me.
For anyone who has any questions, please feel free to fire away. But the information's out there, and I really advise you to look at it. The best thing you can do is go on a vegan diet. So vegan diet, vegan lifestyle, it's the best way to live.
If you care about what our, future generations are going to be left with, then this is a good personal choice you can make. We can't control what the government are doing, we can't control what big corporations are doing, but we can make a choice to stop, mass animal agriculture, gases going into the air and really hurting the environment. It really is super easy, guys. And I just say, just try it.
I'll tell you one thing though, real talk, the crepe game, that's what I find hard about veganism. Look at what I'm wearing on my feet. Look at that. Seriously, can someone help me out on the vegan shoe front? I need some decent looking shoes, non-leather. Love you, thank you.
So I think the moral of the story is go vegan. You're not going to miss out on anything. You're only going to gain experiences from it. Do wonders for the environment and for the animals, and just gain a new outlook on life. Go vegan.
Watch your girl Jess, because she is here for the vegan and I'm here for you. I'm waffling, I am waffling, I'm sorry. Thank you for watching my waffle. Anyway.
I hope this video has been helpful, and I hope I haven't rambled too much, Jess. And yeah, there you go.
Thank you very much for listening, guys, and peace out.
Love from Manchester.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Why do I find it easy being vegan? At this point, I'd rather die than be anything else. Peace.